So to start my day, I like to get up. I get up around 7 a.m. and open my curtains and open up my blinds to get some light in my room. Then I like to make my bed. I use silk pillows so that my hair doesn't break, even though I wear weave. And I just like to make my bed perfectly and get ready to start my day. From there, I like to place gratitude. I always like to thank God just for all that He's done in my life, and then I read more notes that I have from church. I shower, brush my teeth, wash my face, and then I find what I want to wear for the day. Today I want to wear something bright, so I just picked out this yellow top and some comfortable shorts since I work from home and nobody will see them. Next, I like to just put on some jewelry to make sure that I feel awake and ready for the day. I also like to put on some perfume, even though nobody's here. Just, if you smell good, you feel good, you're ready to be productive. Next, I jump on my computer and respond to any emails I didn't get to. Oftentimes, I work with brands that reach out overnight, so typically they're in, China or over somewhere far away, so typically I respond to them in the mornings, and then I check in to see if I have any one-on-one calls for the day, and I prep. Lately, I've been wanting to enhance the quality of each meeting, so I have resorted to enhancing my space with this new conference speakerphone. So this is the Emeet conference speakerphone M0 Plus. This has helped so much with most of my calls being during the week, and then there's always so much landscaping or construction going on around my home because they're building homes around me, so this has been so helpful with noise reduction. I'm also able to dial into our meetings so the audio is crisp while I share my screen for demos and advice. Because it comes with a 10-hour battery, I am able to use it all week with no interruptions. So all you need to do is go into your computer's Bluetooth and then just find the Emeet Office Core M0 Plus and click connect. Super easy, and just from there you'll be connected to the Emeet and you'll be able to use it with your Zoom or your Google Meets, and it works perfectly. How are you? If any of you work from home or you just have the desire to have higher quality meetings, then I'd say definitely grab one of these speakers. They are definitely a game changer, and it'll be linked down below. So after my one-on-one meeting, I figured out that I was starving, so I decided to make some ice cream for breakfast. So instead of doing the traditional Myers or Breyers ice cream, I do protein ice cream. So I just start off with a ton of ice. I always do more ice the better. And just from there, make sure that you begin with your dry ingredients first and then wet. So I start with a scoop of protein. I use whey protein from Ghost. It's this Oreo deliciousness. They have real Oreos in there. It's so good, and it's 160 calories. Then I do it with my secret xanthan gum, just a very little bit of xanthan gum, not too much. You just want to make it creamy, just a little bit. And then I put some Splenda in there because we don't do real sugar around here, no diabetes around here, around these parts. Then I just put in some vanilla bean, sugar or 0-calorie stuff that I get from Hobby Lobby or Home Goods. And it is the bomb. I put way too much this time, and it tastes so good. And then I put in like a cup of almond milk, just because I can't do dairy because I'll break out. And then I put in just a little bit of Himalayan salt so it tastes like ice cream. I was having trouble setting this up because I got this Himalayan salt from Target, and it was different. But then boom, I just turned the Ninja on medium and walk away. Did y'all notice that it was spinning? I'm looking at it this thing could have fell if I didn't come grab it. So after I grabbed it, I noticed that my ice cream became more of an ice cream McFlurry, like a shake. So I put it in a cup instead of a bowl, but just with the spoon. Fire. It's so good. It tastes like real ice cream. You guys gotta try this recipe. It was crazy. I got my entire life. It was so much. The thing about the xanthan gum is it blows it up. So you'll only be doing 160 calories, but with the xanthan gum, it looks like you did 500, and it's so good. 10 out of 10. I threw some nutmeg in there just for a little razzle dazzle, and it was really delicious. after my ice cream for breakfast, I decided to straighten up the candle studio, just really get my life together. I had done so much, this weekend with candle making, restocking, and everything. So I wanted to tie up any loose ends there. And I had this big box in the corner filled with all this paper that I had to organize. So I just did that quickly. Then, after feeling really accomplished there, I went ahead and looked up the diameter of these new vessels. Oh, my back hurts. Okay, I got these jars from Candle Science, and they have a wick tester. So I'm just gonna go find that on their site because they'll give you suggestions for wicks for these jars. I think I could just Google it. Wick guide, okay. Wick guide. So you choose your wax, and I just choose the closest. They don't do coconut wax, so I just choose coconut paraffin blend here, and then the diameter is extra large. These are 3.3 to 379, so wide. And they recommend the CD18s, and I have the CD series, so I'm gonna try the CD18s, but then oh my god, look at that. I have them. CD18s. Then to figure out our measurements, I'm going to just go and find the 3 wick jars. So they're the Nordic ceramic jars. So I want to see the fill weight. So it says that the wax weight to fill be 11.5 ounces. So I will just do 11 ounces with 10 ounces of fragrance. 10 ounces of wax and 1 ounce of fragrance oil. So this is High Tide from Candle Science. So I'll be trying that. And now I just need to pour out 10 ounces of wax. Okay, here's where I messed up. So the warmer wouldn't defrost fast enough, so I left the spout on. I'm zooming in for dramatics. I left the spout on, you guys, and I turned it on high. After I turned it on, I just literally walked away, and I was thinking it was gonna melt while I throw away all this trash. So I was just throwing away all my trash. It's such a good day. I did a clothing change, everything, and keep in mind it was like roughly 10 pounds of wax. Oh my god. This is so crazy. It's sad. That was sad. Alright guys, I'm just gonna put that down there and let it drip in. So, perfect. So happy this happened while I'm doing a day in the life. Let me turn off Mel Robbins because I was trying to stay motivated while I was doing boxes and stuff.
So when I say force, anything that's a break from your routine.
But as you just saw, we spilled all the wax that we was melting down because I left the faucet thing open and let it melt. And all it was here, and it's so funny that it happened right when I got back because I turned it on and then I went all the way to the trash, and right when I got back, all the wax fell. So I'm just gonna let it like solidify there, and I'm gonna scrape it up and remelt it. But that was so sad. Look, I got wax all over me now. That's so sad. It's okay, bosses take losses. But yeah, this is what I was doing. Trying to get rid of boxes. So. After I spilled so much wax, I just realized the show must go on. So I just literally let that wax solidify while I walked out of my house. Continue to go to the garbage in my neighborhood and throw away so many boxes just because I had to get this done and I wasn't letting my huge wax spill mess up my to-do list for the day. And I knew when I came back it was going to be solid so I'd be able to scrape it up versus, trying to get it up melted. So yes, it's me just going. I did like 3 trips. Okay, I'm back from throwing out boxes. I did 3 trips. It was really nice. I was watching a TED Talk, a couple of TED Talks. And I love the one where this girl, she was like, every morning when she meditates, she says, because she has so many voices in her head, she's like, I'm glad you all are here. Don't all scream at once. You'll get your turn to talk. It's so funny. Because we go through a lot mentally as women. But yeah, let me show you the aftermath of that spill. Here's what happened. We dropped wax all over the metal table, which is easy to clean up, but then the floor, which is not gonna be that fun. So yeah, I'm gonna have to clean this up. I tried to like cover it. It's like I like a few drops in there. I was winning there. But yeah, I'm gonna turn this back on to heat. Because what happened was when I was about to start filming, because I thought that it was already on, the wax was only being kept warm. It wasn't on heat, because after a while, which I love about 2auto, it will turn it back to warm. So I checked the spout because it was hot, like this was hot, so I just assumed. So when I checked the spout, I just opened it, turned it off, or turned it on, and then I walked away. I've done that once before, but never this magnitude. Like I've done it before and I only had a little wax in there. I had a lot of wax in there. And the crazy thing is, like, right when I got back from throwing away trash, I heard shh. I was like, it sounds like rain. It's not raining, it's sunny outside. It's the wax. So yeah, all the wax is on the ground. I'm still reusing it because nobody's eating this wax. Like, okay, to continue testing, I went ahead and did the double burner method. So I just put in some water that I got from my kitchen upstairs. This is my first floor and there's no water down here, so I just put water in a measuring cup and then I put it in the double burner here and put the pouring pitcher there. Pouring pitcher. It's all splashed up and all beat up, but you girl, I got it together. After making candles, I thought I deserved some nice lunch, so I went ahead and made me a onion mushroom turkey burger with turkey bacon. It was so good, and this honey wheat bread, like, oh my god, y'all gotta see this. So Some ground turkey here, and I took it out and just put the onions to the side. Well, chopped them up a little bit more to make sure they were accurate and ready to be put in. I was dancing while doing this, if you can't tell. And then I began seasoning up the meat. I put quite a lot of things on it as relates to some Goya, garlic powder, Old Bay, just all the good stuff to make it taste really good, and the onions inside it so it could caramelize inside it. So good. So then I just moved you guys over to the two eyes here, and I put in some very little bit of olive oil and then the turkey bacon, and then I put some mushrooms in a pan, and I let the mushrooms and bacon cook up, and I let the burger cook up, so they were just both working simultaneously. Then I grabbed some sweet potato waffle fries that I got from Harris Teeter and put them in the air fryer and put some sugar, it's blended in there, and some Goya and some butter, and it's so good. It's actually adobo, not Goya. So as you can see, the turkey bacon was cooking up really good. The mushrooms was cooking up really, really good. Turkey burger took a really long time to cook. I realized I put it on too high because I had the sides of it browned, but the middle was not done yet. So in the meantime, I went ahead and put it on low and put the cover over it, and I put some spinach and tomatoes in a plate, and then the mushrooms and turkey bacon were done. So I went ahead and put some honey wheat buns on that same pan. I put some fake butter there, and it was so important to do this part just because then your healthy bread tastes like unhealthy bread just because it tastes like a buttery, just good, crispy goodness. So look at that. Just, oh my God. It was so good. I'm getting hungry just looking at this. Then I went ahead and added on some dairy-free cheese. I get this Vita Light from Harris Teeter. It is so good. It was buy one get one free, so I got cheddar and mozzarella. And honestly, guys, it tastes like real cheese once you melt it. You cannot eat it raw. It tastes disgusting raw, but when you melt it, it's fire. As you can see that turkey burger is still not done. So I was just trying to flip it and lower it and cover it. Just make sure I cook it up thoroughly because we don't get salmonella around here. Put some fake cheese on it, and yes, guys, this was such a good idea. That was done, I went ahead and put that broken burger onto the bun. I had to make sure it was cooked, so that's why it's broken. But then just from there, I put all of my toppings, so many toppings, like turkey bacon to melt that cheese. Oh my God, so delicious. And mushrooms. And I put some 10-calorie barbecue sauce that I get from Harris Teeter. Very low calorie, very low sugar. It's so good. And then spinach and tomatoes. And oh my God, the waffle fries that were like slightly sweet and buttery, so good. And I just do barbecue sauce because, as you can see, it's only 10 calories. Such a really healthy option instead of doing a regular sauce. And oh my gosh, guys, this is the best meal of my life. Like, I literally want to go buy these ingredients and make this right now. But yes, definitely let me know what you think of my recipe, what you think of my day in the life as an entrepreneur. After this, I literally just chill out. I have a puzzle that I make. I'm getting into a dance class right now. I'm at this place called AKT. It's really close to me. And sometimes I go to the gym. I don't know. It just depends. But I really try to make sure my week is productive. But yeah, see y'all next time. Bye.